Hey travelers! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're delving into the realm of Raiden Shogun, also known as A, the Almighty Shogun, and the Archon of Inazuma, the Land of Eternity. Known for her formidable damage, Raiden excels with her burst and consistent electro application, proving her versatility even after 3 years of release. Whether you're aiming to maximize her burst DPS or harness her as a premier hyperbloom trigger, we've got all the insights you need. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, now let us take a look into her elemental skill, Transcendence, Baleful Omen. Raiden's elemental skill delivers consistent electro application, and provides excellent energy particle generation. It's a prime hyperbloom trigger with 100% uptime, releasing electro damage every 0.9 seconds. Remember, it doesn't trigger on elemental shields, and cannot snapshot buffs. Alright, now let us take a look into Raiden's elemental burst, Secret Art, Mosu Shinsetsu. This is where Raiden shines, providing massive damage through a powerful initial slash, and electro conversion on her attacks for 7 seconds. This burst is crucial for Raiden's playstyle, and should be leveled up as high as possible. Avoid focusing on normal attacks for Raiden. Alright, now let us look into Raiden's passives. Ascension 1 passive, Wishes Unnumbered. It's essentially free damage. This is a straightforward passive that lets Raiden gain a few more resolve stacks, usually 4 to 8 more stacks. Ascension 4 passive, Enlightened 1. This passive complements Raiden's already high energy requirements. However, energy recharge is only on par with attack percent for Raiden's personal damage when using her best-in-slot weapon, Engulfing Lightning. Thus, it is not recommended to aim for more energy recharge than it is necessary to burst off cooldown. Additionally, Raiden also decreases the ascension costs of polearms and swords by a whopping 50%. Alright, now let us check out Raiden's Constellations. Being F2P, it is highly recommended to invest only in constellations that provide a massive boost to any character. For Raiden, it is best to go for her till C3, where C1, Ominous Inscription, allows increase in resolve gain significantly, improving Raiden's damage output. C2, Steelbreaker, ignores 60% of enemies' defense, offering a substantial boost to her damage, and C3, Shinkage Bygones, increases her elemental burst level by 3, further increasing her damage. C2 is highly recommended for a considerable power spike, making her one of the best DPS units in the game. Alright, now, let us take a look at the list of weapons available for Raiden Shogun. Raiden is a polearm-wielding electro DPS capable of dealing high damage to her enemies. Engulfing Lightning, her best-in-slot, an exclusive 5-star weapon, provides 55.1% of energy recharge. The weapon's passive allow converting her energy recharge to attack percent, thereby boosting both her damage and energy efficiency. Her second option is a fantastic free-to-play weapon, the Catch. The Catch is a 4-star polearm obtained from the Inazuma Fishing Association. This weapon at level 90 offers 45.9% energy recharge to the wielder. Along with massive energy recharge buffs, this weapon also offers 32% of crit damage and 12% of crit rate to the wielder's elemental burst at Refinement 5. As mentioned, stick to these two weapons for optimal performance, while others like Favonius Lance are fine in the short term. Engulfing Lightning and the Catch offer the best long-term benefits. If you are planning to build your Raiden as a DPS in a Hyper Bloom team, it is better to use a weapon which provides ample elemental mastery. Dragon's Bane, a 4-star weapon, is an excellent option that provides a base attack of 454 and an elemental mastery of 221 at level 90. You can obtain a copy of the weapon by wishing on the weapon banner. The next option would be the Kitten Cross Spear, which is a F2P craftable weapon. This weapon also provides an elemental mastery of 110 at the maximum level. Alright, now let's look at the best artifact sets for Raiden Shogun. Emblem of Severed Fate is the best artifact for Raiden Shogun as a main DPS. Her support capabilities are also amplified by stacking energy recharge with this build, which should be around 200% to 250%, which in turn also gives her electro damage bonus. If you have Engulfing Lighting, it is strictly better to use an energy recharge main stat for the Sans piece and an electro goblet. If you don't have the weapon, you have the option of using a combination of energy recharge sands and an attack % goblet, or attack % sands and an electro goblet. For a hyper bloom build, Raiden needs to have the maximum elemental mastery, so it is recommended to use Gilded Dreams set, which gives 80 elemental mastery along with additional bonus EM for dendro-related reactions. So, focus on using 3 elemental mastery pieces, each one for your sands, goblet, and circlet. Make sure to hit at least 900 EM along with the weapon to ensure maximum damage during hyperbloom or quick bloom. Alright, let us look into the team composition for Raiden. Raiden works well with many archetypes as a DPS and a support unit. Firstly, the general burst DPS team consisting of Raiden, Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Bennett. This team setup focuses on maximizing Raiden's burst damage alongside a healer or defensive unit, and synergizing off-field DPS. Ideally, teammates should have high energy burst costs and frequent burst usage. The second archetype is the hypercarry team with Raiden, Kazuha, Bennett, and Sarah or Fischl. This team centers around Raiden's personal damage. This setup typically includes an Anemo unit holding a 4-piece Viridescent Vanera, a healer, and a buffer. Kazuha, Bennett, and C6 Sarah are ideal for their respective roles. The third team is the Aggravate DPS, with Raiden, Nahida or Yao Yao, Cookie Shinobu, and Kazuha. In this archetype, Raiden is used for her aggravate reactions. A Dendro unit, and a second Electro character are crucial for maintaining quicken uptime. An Anemo unit to shred enemy electro resistance is also recommended. Prioritize attack % over elemental mastery for this setup. Finally, the next team focuses on Hyperbloom and Quick Bloom. This team consists of Raiden, Nahida, Xingqiu, and Alhatham. Here, Raiden's skill is leveraged for its off-field electro application and Hyperbloom triggering. Focus on maximizing elemental mastery, and use fast hydro application to enhance reaction efficiency. Quick bloom setups can vary based on team composition and reactions. And at last we have Eula Superconduct team with Raiden, Eula, Rosaria, and Diona or Mika. Raiden can also support Eula carry teams effectively. Raiden Shogun is undoubtedly an S-tier unit. Her versatility as both a main DPS and a hyperbloom trigger makes her a must-pull character. With her ability to amplify burst damage and battery her team, she fits into a wide array of team compositions. Whether you're gearing up for a hypercarry or setting up powerful reactions, Raiden Shogun is a phenomenal addition to any roster. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more Genshin Impact content.